Truth, you know how I do. If you guys are new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. And if you guys are not, you already know what to do. You know to spew hashtag justice for Alicia Smiley off into the comment section for your girl. I would surely, surely appreciate it. So this is a video that's gonna go into the Alicia Smiley playlist when I am done with it, because I happen to stumble across some more information, and I'm going to share it on the internet loud and proud so that I can receive justice for my situation and also gain justice for the other people that were hurt and harmed by this group of people. Okay, so I'm just going to give ashes before I even get into it. This is not a reading, but I do feel like we should definitely tap in right after this live, and see the energy surrounding these people in the situation. I think we should do it just because the spirit is just like revealing so much to me. Okay, so let me just give ashe to the divine infinite all. I give ashe to the most high honorable judge Madre Omega Ashavai Ishtar, as well as the other oris that are in the upright that come across this video. I also would like to give ashe to my most beautiful and precious Santissima Morte. I would like to give ashe to the orishas, to the loas, to the barons, to the gaydays. I want to give ashe to Papa Legba, Isu Legba, Legbara. I would like to give ashe to the Holy Child of Atocha. I also would like to give ashe to all of our ancestors, angels, and guides, ascended masters, elder spirits, known and unknown, that mean as well. Everybody, Galactic Federation, okay? Everybody, known and unknown, that mean as well. So I'm not going to be delivering a message, but I guess it will still be kind of like a message, I guess, to the people that kidnapped me or whatever. But we're going to look at these people on this watch list because they're all there. They're all there. So this is pretty good news for me. Okay, you said justice. That's what I'm talking about. Justice for Alicia Smiley. Said love, peace. Justice for Alicia Smiley 2024. Yes. All of these people have made their way onto the watch list. So we're going to tap into this energy. Thank you, baby girl. You're so sweet. I thought she was definitely not going to join this live. My daughter's on the live, so shout out to the Mod Squad manager. Also, shout out to her for editing them videos, okay? Because that's who edits. I don't edit nothing. I just make the videos. I hand it over to her, and she's the one who puts her editing energy onto it, and she does a wonderful job to be her age. And I just want to publicly tell my daughter that I thank you for supporting me along my YouTube journey, my Alicia Smiley journey, and just helping me, because I don't have no other help, and I appreciate you not being like, not wanting to help your mama, So I love you and thank you so much. You did a wonderful job on that video. And she also edited the Alicia Smiley videos to you guys. So shout out to her. Okay, Justice for Alicia Smiley 2024. Okay, you say you just finished your reading. Spiritual contracts are up. Oh, well, it looks like it to me too. It looks like it's on point. It looks like some spiritual contracts is up. Okay, it looks like there's some spiritual contracts that are definitely up. So first, let me say how I even got to this, because I don't want nobody to be like, oh, you looking up these people and all this other shit, right? So Spirit had told me, I'm just go back over the other story because this, aligns. Spirit had told me that somebody died, right? And because I don't have any contact with these people, I was like, okay, I'm gonna look it up, because I be asking my spirits for proof on situations. I still didn't get to the obituaries, because I told y'all last time when I went to go look for the obituaries that I ran into, the karmic mother's energy and saw that she was on a government watch list, right? So today I was like, okay, I'm gonna go find this obituary, because it's been days later and I still haven't looked to see, like, if anybody has kicked the bucket that has hurt Alicia Smiley. Okay. So as soon as I was going to go look at the obituaries, the spirit was like, but wait a minute, if her name is on the government watch list, then check your kidnapper daddy, check your daddy, see if he's on there too. You get what I'm saying? So I did. And then I fell down a rabbit hole of looking up every fucking body, and they're all on the motherfucking watch list. So let's get into it. That's all I can really say, okay? Shout out to the Mod Squad of Truth. You say you're very welcome, mommy. Aw, my little pooter butt. She got like 50 names, y'all. I'm not playing. My baby has 50. All my kids, I gave them like 50 names, all nicknames. There's 50 of them, okay? 505, so that represents change. That represents harsh change, like major change. And I know these people are going to be embarrassed. And first, let me just say this. My job is not to come on here and try to embarrass anybody. What I'm doing and what I'm showing the world is the people that I grew up with. I'm telling my story, okay? And I'm what I'm doing is I'm saving my life in the process of telling my story, because the more people that are aware of these people, the less they're going to be able to try to hurt or harm me or anybody else's children or anybody else's loved one. Okay. So this is why I'm doing this, in case anybody's like, oh, why is she doing that? Why is she doing that? I'm doing this because these people hurt me. They hurt my family, which I have a message for y'all too. But let's just go through this first before I give y'all a message. Okay. The Smiley family. Okay. I have a message for them as well. And then, we just gonna get into it. Let's just get into it. Okay. So I went down the rabbit hole. Spirit told me to look up how would one get themselves on a government watch list, because y'all know I love to think. I like to use my noggin. I like to use my brain follicles and shit. You know what I'm saying? So let's look it up. We're gonna do it on live. We're gonna do it on live. And we are gonna look up how do you end up on a government watch list? Okay. All right. Why would somebody be on a government watch list? This is what this says. I got to make sure ain't no location or nothing showing on my screen. Okay. That's what we're looking at. And I Googled, how would one end up on a government watch list? We're going to read that highlighted part right there. It says, a government watch list identifies people who are known or suspected to be terrorists or have engaged in related activities such as cyber crimes. For those of you guys who came across my motherfucking FBI letter, such as cyber crimes, because that's what the FBI letter was about. Okay. Human and or drug trafficking. That's what that says. Human and or drug trafficking. That's what that says. Okay. So it says, what does it mean when someone is on a watch list? Let's click on that one. That's the very next one. We're going to click right on down. What does it mean when someone is on a watch list? And it says a list of people or things that are being closely watched because they are likely to do or experience bad things in the future. Okay. So that's how one would get themselves on a watch list. Okay. And why they would be on one. And I'm just saying, like, they're on these watch lists, and just everything that I've accused them of is why they would be on a watch list, and they're there now. I just want to point that out. Okay. So it is what it is. You said my train sirens are going off 3 times. Ashe, Papa, Leg by Ashe. Okay, so let's get to these screenshots, because there's quite a few. And then when this live ends, we're going to tap into this energy. Okay, because I want to keep it like on focus. That way, this can be added to the Alicia Smiley playlist right after I'm done with it. And then I'll come right back live, y'all, okay? With a Red Bull, probably, because I've been working hard today. And so is my daughter. But we trying to get this shit out here, okay? So let me get to my photos where I screenshot everything. Okay, so the mother's name, I already showed y'all that, but I didn't get to show y'all her name on it, because when I had screenshot it kind of like cut off her name. So I did re-screenshot hers, but I'm just going to go in order of the screenshots. So every person that I name in the video, I'm going to point them out that they're in the video, and then I'm going to show you that they are on this watch list. Okay. Now we know why they're on the watch list, because they committed cyber crimes, human and or drug trafficking, or they had some type of involvement in a group setting. Okay. And that's everything the fuck that I've been saying. I just want to point that out. Okay. He said, hey, sis, I just read your message about a reading. Okay, I'm going to get to you. Let's do it tonight, like later tonight. Okay. Okay, so Edward Wilson Jr., that's the sheriff. I want to make sure that comes through clear on the screen. Edward Wilson Jr., St. Louis, Missouri, 69 years old, government watch list. This was the kidnapper father named in the video. This is him. Okay, y'all see that? Big flag, government watch list. Okay. What else? Valerie Dudley. Valerie Dudley Lane is the person in the video that I said was the records department. She worked in the records department of the St. Louis City Police Department, and she had access to thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of records, and could change them at will. This is her name, Valerie Dudley Lane, St. Louis, Missouri, 65 years old, government watch list. Okay, let's keep going. This one right here kind of hurts my heart a little bit. I'm just going to be honest, because those people that treated me well in this kidnapper family, I'm not here to bash y'all or nothing like that. And I don't, I have love for y'all, okay? Just the ones that treated me properly throughout my lifetime, okay? So her husband, Raymond Lane, okay, Uncle Ray, he's on there. I don't have anything bad to say about him. I really feel like he's on this watch list only because his wife is the fucking police, and she has something to do with the kidnapping and covering up the kidnapping of Alicia Smiley and Tavish Sutton. Okay, so that's why I feel like he's on this list. I'm always going to remember him as the uncle at the barbecue with them sandals on. Okay, he was so sweet to me growing up. Every time I was like a little kid and he was there and I'd be like, give me $1, he would always give me like $5. So I don't, I don't have no beef with you, Uncle Ray. Okay, I have no beef with you, and thank you for being kind, towards me throughout my life and treating me like I was a human being and treating me like I was really like your niece. I appreciate that. Okay, I do. He married into the family, and that's why he's on this list. But I still have to name you because you're on the watch list. Okay, and I don't give a fuck if y'all know that y'all on the watch list, because you on the watch list. You ain't going no motherfucking where. You can't get on a plane, train, or automobile. You ain't going nowhere. You are cornered. This is what this means. This means y'all is cornered. It means y'all ain't going nowhere. That's what this means. Sorry, Uncle Ray, but you won't hurt. Okay, Michael Humphreys. This is Valerie Lane's son, who I explained to you guys was a St. Louis City police officer, also worked at St. Charles Police Department. This is the cousin that was a hitman that was hired to shoot me in the head. I guess he ain't a police officer no more. Government watch list. I guess he's not a police officer anymore because you want a government watch list. Okay? Denise Lahai Pumagoy. This bitch is heavy for the trafficking. Heavy. Kids came in her motherfucking house so much, and there were so many children that came in her house that I personally don't even know what happened to them. There were some children I never ever seen again. This is the sister of Valerie Lane, the sister of Marion Williams, and the daughter of Lorraine Dudley. And Spirit told me that it was important for when I did the DNA results video to like add that genealogy part in there too, like daughter of, sister of, cousin of, add that shit in there because it all makes sense. Okay, so let's keep going. All right, Kalia Lahai Pumagoy. This is who I describe on the DNA result video as the neighborhood felon. Her. Okay, this is who I describe as the neighborhood felon. She is on this watch list as well. She was someone who also was hired as some type of robber and fucking assassin, hitman person towards me as well when I first moved back to St. Louis. Okay. Kekula Lahai Pumagoy. He was pictured with Rachel Roa Williams Allen, whatever name she want to go under, Logan, whatever name she wants to go under. Oh, can't wait to get to you, Rachel, because I got some news for you, honey, and it's gonna be juicy. But anyways, he's on this watch list as well. This is the son of Denise Lahai Pumagoy, brother of Kalia Lahai Pumagoy. Okay, so let's keep going. Rachel Allen, you're next, girl. This is Rachel Roa. She's been married, so that's why her last name changes. This is who I was raised to believe was my sister, St. Louis, Missouri, 41 years old. Okay. Rachel. This is just for Rachel personally. She's going to know what I'm talking about. None of you guys are going to know what I'm talking about. She will know what I'm talking about. Rachel, girl, you're not even a real fucking human. You are not even a real fucking human. Remember, there was 3 of you. You remember? Do you remember there was 3 exact copies of you? Shamel, Michelle, Rachel, y'all were identical. You're a fucking clone, bitch. You and them girl, it's 3 of her. 2 of them died when they were younger. They died of, the cause of death would be asthma, but the truth of the matter is that clones don't last long. They don't last long. They don't operate like the human body operates. So she's the last one left out of the 3 that existed. Shamel, Michelle, Rachel, y'all were lab created. So therefore, Marion isn't your mother either. I told you that bitch was barren. And you know that there was 2 more of you, exact copies of you. If y'all was in a picture, you wouldn't be able to tell who was who. Right? You know what I'm talking about, girl? And that's why you have no backbone. And that's why you have no fucking soul. Because you're not even fucking real human. Okay? Sorry, guys. This is what scares people about me, but I don't give a fuck. I don't care. It's proof of what the fuck. Everything that I say in this video, I will testify in the court of law. These people were doing experiments on us. We all was experiments. All these little children. Okay? We all was experiments. Okay? Period, point blank. Government watch list for you, Rachel. Okay? Susan Williams. This is who was my oldest sister. I don't really have too much to say about her, other than she stole my identity and, you know, ran my shit up a couple times. But I don't really have too much to say about her. She's also mentioned in the DNA results video. Okay? Trinity Williams. This is my daughter. This is the daughter that I was telling y'all was involved. This one came out of my shit, out of my womb. Remember how I was telling y'all that one of my children would be going down with them? Remember how I was telling y'all that one of my children would be facing jail time for the attempted murder, plotting with these people of Alicia's mouth? Here she go. Here go my baby, y'all. Here she go. On the government watch list. She only 21. I know she was manipulated, but she's still finna serve this jail time. Because I don't give a fuck. You see? Psychic than a bitch. Psychic than a bitch. Do you see? You only get one mama, Trinity. You probably won't see this because I think you're in jail. But I'm just saying. You only get one. Government watch list, baby. Okay? They got the preacher, y'all. They got the preacher. Bishop Don Juan Keyshawn. Here you go, y'all. Arthur Moore. Government watch list. He's the murderer. He's the serial killer. But I'm going to wrap back around to him towards the end of the video. Because I got a list of bodies. I sat down and I wrote them out. There's more, but I can't remember everybody. But I sat down and I wrote them out. And I'm going to call out their names at the end of this video of everybody you had a hand in their death. Government watch list. Okay. Leah Grubb. Here go the girl from the murder plot video. Here she go. This is the third wife. Here she go. Remember in the murder plot video, you was like, oh, my family is feds. My family is police. We gonna get away with this. Check out the murder plot video. Government watch list. Leah Grubb, 33 years old, Lake St. Louis, Missouri. Government watch list. In the murder plot video, she was saying how her peoples was the police and that they was going to get away with this because her peoples is the police. It looks like a higher authority has stepped in. That's what it looked like to me. Okay. Oh, she's the one that is responsible for our hashtag bird watching bitch hashtag on this channel. Because remember in that video, she was like, you ain't nothing but a bird watching bitch. And I was like, that you telling the truth on, bitch, because I love birds. So thank her for our hashtag bird watching bitch. Okay. Vernon Williams, government watch list. Vernon Williams, 70 years old, Stone Mountain, Georgia. This is the master mason that I was telling you all about. And this is why the case needs to be moved, because he has connections with the Atlanta Police Department. It cannot be in Atlanta because the kidnappers have connections in Atlanta. Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. Okay. Dwayne Williams. This is Vernon Williams' son. This is the one that I told you he had the military background, and he also was a master mason as well. Government watch list. Yeah. And remember, these people that I'm accusing are all police officers and people of high society and shit like that. They're on the government watch list. Okay. Marion Williams, I just had to get her name on there. That's the kidnapper mother. Because the last time I showed y'all, the name was cut off. So I just wanted to make sure that I got her name on there. You know, just wanted to make sure I got that. What else do we have? Cynthia Krangle. Now tell me, there's no such thing as a coincidence. There is no such thing as a coincidence. Cynthia Krangle is the white girl that I named in the video that was supposed to be my best friend that did the magic on me and shit. That's my cat right here snoring, y'all. I hope you're all right. Cover your head up with a blanket and everything. But anyways, they even got the girl that's supposed to be my best friend that I put in the DNA results video for her participating with this family. You're on the watch list too, bitch. You too. They even got the girl that was supposed to, that they sent in like the Truman Show to be my best friend. Government watch list. And I know they already know this, or they might have some type of, maybe they got informed about this shit. But it's public records. Anybody can look it up. Okay? Venus v. Harry. I know that we have somebody in Truth Gang that has personal experience with Venus v. Harry and was totally misled by this lady. And this lady tricked her. She's a lawyer. She's a probate lawyer. She also helped steal my inheritance. This is how they gain access to the inheritance, right? She was like my neighbor where I grew up at or whatever. And her family was police too, right? So, and she became a lawyer. So she's on the government watch list too. And if y'all are from St. Louis, that wedding that was on the news, they used my inheritance to pay for that. The big ass gay wedding that she had, yeah, they used my inheritance to pay for that. And then I also want to say to the person in Truth Gang, I pray that the Spirit sends you to this video, because that's going to give you a little bit of peace on what Venus v. Harry has done to you in your personal situation. So I pray that you come back to this channel, and I pray that you see this video. She's on that watch list, girl. So I told you Spirit was going to take care of it. And Spirit is taking care of it. And whoever this girl is ain't got nothing to do with my situation. We're just two victims of the same motherfucking lawyer. Okay? Alicia Gomez, cousin of Venus v. Harry, who is also a St. Louis City Police Department and then worked for St. Charles Police Department as well. And she was also the neighbor. She lived next door to where the kidnapper house is or whatever. So the lawyer and the police officer, they live next door to where I was kidnapped at or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You're on the watch list. So you might not be the police no more either, huh? You're on that watch list. Okay? Ricky Dudley. Now, I really don't have too much bad to say about him either. He is just their brother. He's just their brother. He does have like child molestation charges and shit on him, but he never touched me. Okay? And by the time I did hear about that, I was already like maybe grown or something, and I wasn't anywhere around him. Okay? But he's on the watch list too. And he's probably on there just because he's associated with them. Okay? So this is the government watch list. Now let's count how many people this is. And there's more. There's more. But just keep in mind, in the video that I was speaking about confronting the pastor, right? When I said I was speaking about confronting the pastor, in that video, he said, it's all of us against you. Those are his text messages. I posted them on this channel. It's all of us against you. Let's just count. And this is not even it. When I tell you all these people was like trying to kill me, no lie. Okay? No fucking lie. They literally had a hit on my head. They all was trying to, for their own personal reasons to get their hands on my inheritance, was trying to kill me. Like literally. Okay? So this is why we're here. All right. So let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 19 people. That's 19 people. And that's not even it. All of them against me. And God. And the divine. And my ancestors. I don't think this is working out for you guys. I don't. And I'm just gonna say this. You should have never taken me. You took the right one. You took the right one. That's what you took. Not the wrong one, but the right one. That's what y'all took. Okay? Let me go back to this list here. And all of these people are involved except Raymond. Okay? Raymond Lane. He's not involved that I know of. So I'm going to make sure that if I feel like you ain't got nothing to do with it, and I did divine with my spirits because he's never done anything to me, never felt in harm's way with my Uncle Ray, never, never, never. Okay? So the siblings, so his wife, the siblings are involved in these murders, okay? But the hitman, the serial killer is Arthur. And then he also sends people to go like do it or whatever, so they'll have fall guys and shit. I'm going to name some people on this list that their bodies need to be exhumed. And I already know that the police are watching my video. I don't give a fuck. If they're on the watch list, I'm sure that y'all was watching me first because they were trying to frame me for crimes and shit. So y'all were watching me first, okay? So I don't really give a fuck, okay? Lorraine Dudley. That's my kidnapper grandmother. Yeah, he killed her and preached her funeral. He killed her and preached her funeral. Her body needs to be exhumed. Okay? Gwendolyn Moore. That's his adoptive mother. That is his adoptive mother. Arthur Moore, the preacher. He killed her too. Okay? And her body also needs to be exhumed. His sister, Nanette, he killed her as well. And her body also needs to be exhumed. Leon, his father, he killed his daddy. His body also needs to be exhumed. Danielle Marcella, one of my friends, he killed her too. Her body also needs to be exhumed. Keith Dozier, my best friend, they killed him as well. There's a guy in jail right now that is serving time for the murder of my best friend, Keith Dozier, and he is not the one who did it. His body needs to be exhumed or his investigation needs to be reopened. Okay? Mandy. I don't remember Mandy's last name because me and Mandy were only friends for like a year, but anybody who tried to get close to me, these people would kill. Listen to what I'm saying to you. Anybody who tried to get close to me, if they could not pay them off, they would kill them. Listen to me. I don't remember her last name, but her name is Mandy. She's a white girl. She died in St. Louis, 2014-ish. Her body also needs to be exhumed. Reverend Emmanuel from Circle of Light Church. He died in a car accident, but we know how this goes over here, car accident magic. Reverend Emmanuel died as soon as I married that preacher, and that preacher came into that church, and he wanted Reverend Emmanuel's seat in the church. Reverend Emmanuel sat next to Reverend Jeff Johnson in the pulpit, and that is who was Reverend Jeff Johnson's right-hand man, right? But Reverend Emmanuel was older. Well, I'm sure Johnson learned from Emmanuel, of course, as well, but he was older than Jeff Johnson, right? And then when my ex-husband, Arthur Moore, came to the church, he needed him out of the way. So he did spell work to kill this man. His body also needs to be exhumed or his investigation needs to be reopened. Okay? Sister Laney. These are people in the church. The young Sister Laney, her too. He has something to do with her death as well. Sister June from the church. These are women that are older. Sister Lenny was young, but some of these women were elderly, and he would, sleep with them to try to get a hold of their assets and, get policies on them, knock them off, and then he got everything they have. Listen to what I'm saying, okay? So Sister Lisa, Lady Love, that man hurt this beautiful lady, Sister Lisa from Circle of Light Church. If I'm putting sister or brother in front of these people's names, these people are members of Circle of Light Church. And these are all people that died after Reverend Moore got there. Listen to what I'm saying to you all. And I've never mentioned this because I do know some people from Circle of Light Church do watch my channel. I know y'all do. And I've known all along that he has hurt y'all loved ones, and I didn't say anything. But now it's getting to the point where the evidence against these people are piling up, so I won't look crazy by saying it. So now is the time for me to say it, okay? So this is why I'm saying it now, okay? Brother JR, yeah, that one hurt. Brother JR was actually shot. He was lured by Reverend Moore. Reverend Moore asked him to help him, like, move something, manual labor or something like that. And then he ends up getting shot shortly after linking up with him, okay? Aunt Lily Ruth, he killed her too. Aunt Lily Ruth was old. She was old, but he was there. He was around her. It was her and another lady. I don't remember this lady's name, but I do remember, like, he used to just bring people around and be like, oh, this our kid's grandma. This our kid's what? This our kid's this or whatever, right? And there was another lady that died there too, and I don't remember her name. But Aunt Lily Ruth and that lady's friend. Aunt Lily Ruth and her friend. I don't know her name, but he killed her too. Okay? And I will testify in the court of law everything that I'm saying on this video. Everything that I'm saying, I'm willing to take a polygraph test about as well. Sister Judy. He also had a hand in Sister Judy's death. Brother Lamont's brother, I believe his name was Leon as well, but I didn't know him. I used to date Lamont, and he had an older brother. I believe his name was Leon. Brother Leon. That's what I think his name was. But if it's not Leon, then it's Brother Lamont's older brother. If y'all from Circle of Light Church, then you know who I'm talking about. Okay? He was leaving the church, and he came to me for a reading, and he died, like, right after. So him too. Then we have Carla Rogers, the lady that matches the composite sketch. She didn't just die. Okay? She did not just die. All of these people are dangerous, like I fucking said in the DNA results video. And all of these people need to be arrested immediately. Okay? So that's what we're on. Now, to the part of the video where I speak to my blood relatives. All I have to say to you all is, remember how y'all treated me, because I'm never going to forget it. Never. Okay? Remember how you treated this innocent child that belonged to you, because you can't take it back. And as the truth keeps unfolding, I bet you feel stupid for not giving me an opportunity to explain myself, to prove to you who I was, or listen to what I was saying, or not even telling my mother that I was alive. Spirit will continue to prove what I say to be true, because they just keep on doing it. Okay? So, since y'all believe I had mental illness, I guess this is where we're going to leave it at when the truth is done coming out. Okay? So we're going to get off of here. All right? That's what we're going to do. We're going to get off of here. And I can't really look at y'all messages. I'm going to. I don't want to make it too long because I want to add it to the video. But I'm going to just look real quick to see what y'all have to say. And I might point out a couple good ones or something. And then we're going to end this live. And then we're going to start another one. And then we're finna tap in on this energy and see what's going on in these spiritual streets. Because I need to know. Okay? Period. I'm just reading. You say, I don't know if I missed it, but have been contact with your biological family. Well, I guess you just got the answer to that. What's your name? Marquis. There's a part to this. There's a playlist, okay? And there's a part 3. And part 3 is when the biological family treated me like shit and threw me back. They literally handed me back, or tried to hand me back over to the kidnappers. They literally contacted the kidnappers and tried to hand me right back over to them. Yeah. But it's okay, because I'm grown and the divine infinite all takes care of me. And thank God I have my spirit team, okay? Because I wouldn't know what else the fuck to do. Because I definitely don't have a supportive family. Or a family that even loved the child that they lost. I don't, okay? Because the same video that y'all are looking at that convinces y'all so much that I am this child is the same video that they saw. You know? So it is what it is. You said, talk your shit. You said, wow. You said, what's my cash app? Okay, she put it in there. You said, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Please watch part 3, because I am the queen of receipts. I am the queen of receipts, and I'm going to get that receipt. I'm going to get it one way or another. And I have messages between me and my blood relatives, and unfortunately, we will not be able to be family after this situation. But that's by their doing. I would have loved to have a family that supported me and loved me due to everything that I've been through. I would have loved to have that loving family and supportive family that actually missed me and didn't give up on me. They thought I was dead. Do you know what I'm saying? But I'm sure my mother held on hope, because I'm a mother. So I know, that you would never give up hope on your child. If you didn't find nobody, you always going to be like, okay, that baby out there somewhere. If ain't nobody came up with a body, that baby is out there somewhere, But it's okay. It's okay, because I'm a great human being. I have love in my heart, and I'm healed. And I'm on a mission. For real, for real. That's what I came here for, and that's why I don't need to have a family. I can have my soul family, and I'll be just fine, because I'm here like I'm a gift to the world. That's what I'm here for. I'm not there to be a gift to those people, because if I was a gift to them at all, I wouldn't be in this situation. Justice for Alicia Smiley 2024. You said so they didn't. No, they didn't. It's in part 3. No, they didn't. They wouldn't even tell the mother that I was alive to DNA test. The sisters was going to do it. Sisters was going to do it. But They decided not to do it. That's all I can really say. They decided not to do it. They were going to do it, but then they decided not to do it because the people that were going to do it found out that the mother was alive, and then they didn't want to test the sister no more. They was like, well, if your mama alive, then we might as well just test the mama. We was willing to test any family member just to help her prove her identity. The people that were going to test me, they was willing to test the sister at first, any family member, just to prove my identity. And then when the sister told the people that the mother was alive, then they backed out of it because they didn't want to tell her no more, because supposedly she has an alcoholism problem, even though I feel like there's not that much motherfucking alcohol in the world. That's just me, though. She has an alcoholism problem, and she had to identify a body, but the body wasn't mine. So, I mean, I don't know. Does that mean give up? That's what I guess what that means to the family. I guess it means to the family, give up and accuse people that say that they are this child. Do you know those people and I hope they feel real stupid. I don't really give a fuck. Definitely don't. But listen, do you know that those people, my family members, my sister, she said, well, you're on the internet using our sister's pictures. She said pictures, plural. You're on the internet using our sister's pictures. This is the only picture of your sister, and this is me. Every other picture is me. The only example of the child that you got is this, and everything else is me. So I'm not using your sister's pictures. Bitch, I'm your sister. That's what this means. Okay? But anyways, I don't need those people. I just need justice. Justice for Alicia Smiley 2024. I'm going to start another live like right now. I'm going to get with you. I just got to do a live right quick. Okay, you said I can be your sister. I'm going to be your sister. So can I do my next live? Because I want to do it while I'm in the energy of this family. I want to do it while I'm in the energy to pull the energy. So I got to end this so this can be added to the playlist without too much extra stuff in it, okay? But I love you guys so much. Hashtag Justice for Alicia Smiley Truth Gang, 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 gang. And meet me here in about 3 minutes, okay? Bye. You're going to let me out of here.